Hello everyone! Today is day 3 of VEDO, and for today's video, I thought I would talk about journaling. Now, I know I already made a video about journaling on my channel, but that was a while ago, and I wanted to do a more updated, fresh version of my video. So, here we go. First of all, you may be wondering why I'm filming in black and white. Well, there were lots of filters on my camera that I haven't tried out yet, and I thought I would do black and white because it's kind of like a throwback thing where back in the old days they didn't have color, they had black and white. So I thought I would do that as kind of like a reference to looking back at some of my old journals from when I was younger, and of course talking about my new journal, which I am writing now. To begin, I want to talk about the old journals that I used to write. First of all, there's this one. This is a journal that I wrote in 2009. And the reason I wrote this journal was because I was visiting my grandparents and I wanted to keep a record of the fun times I was having. So over the past couple of years, I've taken summer trips to the UK to visit my family. And I've always wanted to document it by keeping a journal. Now this was back when I didn't have a camera. Now that I have a camera, I like to try and vlog my trips as well as journal. But yeah, this was before I had a camera. I would just write down what happened in some of my days and what they were like. So this one is from 2009, and then I have one from 2010, and then I have one from, I believe this is either 2011 or 2012, and then this one is one that I kept last year, I believe, when I visited my family. Let me just double check on that. See, this is annoying. I put the day and the month that I wrote the thing, but I don't put the year, and now I don't get why I didn't do that. This is, it's bugging me so much. Okay. Does it say on this receipt? What year? No? Well, I believe this was last year. If it wasn't last year, it was 2013, but I'm pretty sure this was last year. For this video, I just wanted to read a few of my old journal entries, and then also talk about my new journal, and why it's a good idea to maybe keep a journal, and a fun thing to do as well. So let's get started with that. So, as I want to go in chronological order, we're going to start with the journal that I kept in 2009, and I'm going to read you one journal passage that I wrote. Keep in mind, I was quite young when I wrote this. Alright, so this journal entry is from June 17th, 2009, and I wrote, "Dear Journal, today I had a nice long sleep. I slept for 13 hours. Wow, pretty long. After waking up, I headed downstairs for breakfast, which for me was Special K and some banana. Then my nan took us out for a little trip to see the stores. We went to the library, and I got a CD and grabbed a leaflet for Chester Zoo. See front flap in parentheses. It was the biggest zoo ever. Wow. After we came back, we had some lunch, which was a nice salad with pizza. Nan is a great cook. Then a few hours later, Nan picked up Ollie, which is my cousin, and he is staying here for a night. Tomorrow, he's walking to school with me and Orla, which is my sister. We had a ton of fun with Ollie. We played hide and seek, then we watched something. Then we watched TV, then had some dinner. For dinner, we had spaghetti bolognese and some strawberries and chocolate. Oh boy, it was an exciting childhood. It was great. Now it's bedtime, and I am writing this before brushing my teeth. Well, I better brush them now. Goodbye. Wait, did you notice the half chocolate bar? It was what I had for dessert. Well, good night then, Aimee." Yeah, keep in mind I was quite young when I wrote this, so it's not like the greatest journal entry, but here's what my handwriting used to look like. It has changed a lot now. I don't know if you can see that clearly. I'm hoping you can. Yep, that's it. And then here is the chocolate bar wrapper that I decided to stick in my journal. And yeah, so that's from 2009. Alright, so this one is from 2010, I believe. Let's see what I got. So we're going to start with my first journal entry for this one. So we have, this one was written on July 8th, 2010. So almost a year later, a little bit more, but somewhat. So I have, "Dear Journal," and this one I wrote differently. This one I decided to start by labeling different parts of the day. So I begin by saying, "Morning. This morning I woke up feeling a little hot. Last night was really hot. So hot, in fact, that I had to sleep on top of my covers. Oh yeah, I just forgot to mention, because my dad's gone a little loopy, we are staying in a little house that's by the water. It's lovely. In our room there's a bunk bed, and I'm on top, and for breakfast I had Special K with a bunch of strawberries. Later that morning, me and my sister went crabbing and caught a few crabs and a few of those little fast fish. They are hard to catch. Interesting facts about today. My grandparents are coming over today. I'm in a play called Fairy Tale Law and Order. And then there is the Fairy Tale Law and Order sticker right here. It's from the program. I decided to cut it out, I guess. And then up here, at the top side kind of part of my journal, I have this. It's a little picture from when I was in Peter Pan, and then a description here, and I'll read that to you. It says, in front of the magazine, the kids directory, I was in the section in the section the kids corner. It's me and my sis when we were in Peter Pan. We are the twin lost boys. That was a good time. So continuing on with the same journal entry, this one is like 3 pages long. I don't know why I decided to write so much that day. Here we go. Oh, and my mom and sister are swimming today right now, in fact, while I am writing this. And it's really hot here at the pool. I feel like there's going to be a heat wave. I guess that day it was really hot and I just really wanted to talk about the heat and the weather. So, you know, kind of like when you meet someone you don't really know and you just want to talk about the weather because you don't know what else to talk about. That's kind of like what I'm doing right here in this journal, because I don't know what I want to talk about, but I wanted to get this journal entry started. I always feel like this now when I want to get journal entry started. I just want to like get my journal off and rolling. So I always talk about something that's kind of plain and dull, but then it helps me move along into the more juicier stuff. So continuing on, I have 4th of July was fun, just thought I'd say. Got this 2 days ago from Burger King. They're doing a big thing for Eclipse. It just came out. So this was back when Twilight was one of my favorite things in the whole world. Now, not so much. But I have some things here that are from Burger King. Apparently Twilight kind of stuff right there. And also a little American flag, because why not? Still at the pool, I wrote, it's almost been an hour and my sisters got out, but my mom's still swimming! Exclamation point. Mom just got out, took her 2 minutes. Now I'm out in the swimming pool lobby, waiting for both my mom and sister. So my sis and me are now both waiting for my mom in the lobby, laughing about something she said. I really want to know what that is now, and it's gonna bug me that I did not record what it was that we were laughing about. Aimee! Okay. Going to Subway, eat fresh, bought drink and chips at, is that a garage or gas station? Oh my gosh, my spelling here is terrible. Ugh. I got Ruffles, like my mom and my sister, Cheeto Puffs, and we all got vitamin water. Mine and Orla's was tropical, citrus, and my mom's was a dragon fruit. Mom's in Subway right now getting our subs. Getting our subs. Mom's got egg and cheese, Orla has chicken, and I have tuna. Oops, my mom changed her mind. She has tuna instead. As you can see, my childhood was exciting. Alright, so continuing on our way to the ferry, finished sub and eating Ruffles soon. Mom's not ate her sub yet because every time she does, she drops it on the floor. She's driving, you see, so it's hard, and my sis just finished hers. Almost to the ferry. We are just getting the tickets now. Got it. Here comes the ferry. Can't wait to get on. Alright, on the ferry. Heading on the ferry, 2:53 on ferry, waiting until all cars are on. Going to get some treats. We got chocolate chip cappuccino muffin. Mommy says, ooh, this is yummy. And I agree. 3:20 approaching Seattle. Just found out grandparents' plane, okay, is supposed to arrive at 4:41. And then I decided to be colorful here and use crayon, which after 3 lines I kind of regretted, so I went back to pencil. Anyway, I put on our way to the airport. I colored in the front of journal. We arrived in Seattle. I have the Space Needle. Oh, I love the space. It's so hard to read. It's in yellow crayon. Forgive me. I love the Space Needle. Something blue green. Those are just my crayon colors. Here we go. Leaving the ferry now. 3:33. Hello, Seattle. I smell the seals. I smell the seals. What? Saw a building called Indirect. Saw awesome field. Well, okay. Who would name a hotel Bush Hotel? Not me. At Chinatown. Going to stop journaling for a while until I get to the airport. My mini picture of the water by Seattle. Here's my little picture. I drew it in crayon. And I think I'm just going to stop here for right now because I want to get onto my other journals and I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, that That was me in 2010. Woo! So this journal is either from 2011, 2012, or 2013, or maybe, no, not 2014. It's one of those 2011 to 2013. It's one of those because after this journal, I ended up writing this one, and I don't know what years I wrote them. And I don't remember, did I visit the UK last year? I don't think I did. So, no, did I? I don't remember. Ooh, that's probably a bad thing. I have memory loss. Moving on to my first journal entry. This was done on July 31st to the 1st of August. Here we go. I wrote this entry's called Almost There. Dear Journal, well, where to start? I finally arrived at my Nana and Granddad's house, but let me tell you, it was definitely a trek to get here. Let me start from the beginning. On the day we left, which was a Wednesday, Lisa came and picked us up from our house and dropped us off. I spelled dropped wrong. I spelled dropped with 2 O's. Aimee, no. Oh, and dropped us off at the ferry. The ferry ride was pretty sweet. Before we left the boat, we bumped into Caroline, the girl Orla and I babysat. It was really great seeing them. After leaving the ferry, we headed to the train, the light rails we call it in Seattle, and took it all the way to the airport. Harrison the hippo had his picture taken on the train. It was about a 40-minute trip / ride. Then we left the train and went to the airport to do the usual security checks. I had my pocket knife on me, so I had to send it home. Good job, Aimee. Then we went to wait for the plane to arrive. Mom bought us strawberry smoothies. When we boarded the train, I mean plane, ha 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 ha, Aimee, you're such a funny girl. We were seated in the Traveler Plus seats. There was a ton more room in those seats than the usual Traveler. We were also given a menu on the plane. Orla, Mom, and I all ended up having a ravioli pasta dish with salad, cheesecake, bread and butter, and a Kit Kat. You know, I love Kit Kats, so good on you, British Airways, for providing me with Kit Kats. Good move. The flight over to Heathrow was okay for the most part. So I watched Identity Theft, a bit of Oz, the Great and Powerful, and started the movie Safe Haven. Towards the end of the flight, my ears started to pop, but I got through it. After leaving the airplane and arriving at Heathrow, we found the Doctor Who showing with a photo booth TARDIS and a Dalek. Don't forget about the Cybermen either. I was at Heathrow, then Orla and I found out that we had to take yet another plane to get to Scotland. That next flight was good too. We had sandwiches for lunch, and mine was chicken with avocado. Then on the plane I had cookies. They were double chocolate chip and were yummy. Then we left that plane and met up with our grandparents. It was a wonderful few days. I can't wait until tomorrow. And that is the first journal entry for, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago. Yep. Now to the last one, and hopefully you're still here and not been bored by my reading of the journals, but I'll try and make this last one super quick for you. Alright, so here's my last journal. This is my first journal entry. This one was written on August 18th to August 19th, and I'm only going to read a little bit for you because I don't want this video to be huge, so here we go. This one is called My Adventure Begins. Dear Journal, today I started my day with a nice bowl of vanilla yogurt and a banana. I can't help feeling excited because today is the day I fly off to the UK. I have everything I need and feel ready to go. Change tense. I guess, you know, from first person to whatever person. So on the 18th of June, I decided to start my adventures by doing a video blog. Thanks for clarifying. I really hope I can keep up with doing one most every day. Yeah. Still hoping that's gonna happen. After making sure I had everything I need, plus a little bit more, I headed out with my sister, Orla, and my mom to the ferry. Before we got onto the ferry, my mom bought us all a drink. I had a chai tea latte. Then my mom bumped into someone she knew, and then she had a catch-up chat before my mom, Orla, and I continued onto the ferry. Side note, I saw my old creative writing teacher, Mr. Davis, walking off the ferry. Anyway, we got onto the ferry. My mom offered to go and buy us a delicious chocolate chip cookie muffin. They're so good. They're chocolate chip cappuccino muffins. They're like the bomb. Yum! So she went to go buy one, and Orla and I went to go and use the toilets at this time as well. My mom then came back first and told me that the muffin she had bought had been the only one left in the bakery display case. It was destiny. Haha. My mom had also gotten me an oatmeal raisin cookie for the flight, which I still have. So when Orla and I get back, I want to go and get a nice, we can cut the muffin into thirds. Once off the ferry, we walked because we didn't bring the car to the transit station where I got this. It's a ticket to get to the Seattle airport. There it is, and that's gonna be where I stop for today. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video, and I'm hoping this didn't come out too long for you. If it was a bit longer than like, I don't know, 10 minutes, then I apologize, but if you've watched this whole thing through, then I thank you, because you're awesome. If you like this video, then let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos for VEDO and for me, you know, any other time of the month, year, day, I don't know, hour, minute, probably can't be uploading videos every minute, but if you want to see more videos from my channel, then hit subscribe, because that's where they're gonna be, and I will see you on the internet. Thank you, and goodbye.